So people think it's funny when we're saying you're living the American dream in South Africa, but we were promised so many things when we went to college and we did all the things and we got the good jobs and we bought the big houses and we drove the nice cars, and we're thinking that at the end of the day that we're gonna get this ultimate reward, and it's like, where's this reward?
It's like a moving carrot.
It is. It's like stop moving. It's like stop.
Yeah,
And it's like, dude, I'm in my old age, and I'm not necessarily myself, but you're getting to a point to where you're like, I really got to figure.
Am I going to be able to really accomplish what my mind has, kind of envisioned where I'm going to be able to, stop. And I think you mentioned something really great when we see Savannah.
Yeah.
And we see her happiness, and we see how talented she is.
Yeah.
And we see that kind of the tutelage.
Yeah.
But what we also see is that she's coming into a legacy that you all are setting forth for her.
Absolutely. We're trying our best.
That.
Yeah.
And that's what we want for our kids. Everybody wants that for their kids.
100%.
To
and
realize,
for the children to be able to feel like they can accomplish great things.
Yeah.
They don't have to be set in an inflationary situation where they can't even afford to live.
Yeah.
And that they have options, but even more importantly, that they have access.
Yeah, to options.
Exactly.
Yeah, access
Right?
to options.
They don't get it
Because
in
not
America.
everybody, they can talk about options, but do they have the access to those options?
Because we all see the options available for others,
Yes,
right?
that's always true.
But your ability to get to those same options are very, very limited.
Very limited.
I mean,
Far and few between.
even in our capacity, before we moved here, there were lots of things. We saw opportunities, but I also saw people that didn't look like me have access to those. And when I tried to access those things, it wasn't available to me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Even though I'm as qualified, overqualified, all those things. It's like, so
Satan didn't apply to you.
it didn't apply to me.
I work in an area, in the States, and a part of that with, kind of like global community affairs and everything is diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk about that.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
Nobody wants to talk about
And
that.
when you talk about it, that always has been an element that is access for all.